everybody, it is Nick Chappell back with another episode of Nick Does Disney. In today's video, obviously, I am not in a park. I am in my Disney room at my house, which kind of looks like an amusement park at this point with all the signage and everything. You've seen this whole room tour before. And if you haven't, you can go back on to the older videos and I'll show you off pretty much everything I've collected from the Disney parks. One thing I did not show you in that home tour video was my massive shirt collection. Now, some people go down and they collect various things, pressed pennies, popcorn buckets, and I have all that kind of stuff too. Plenty of collectibles to get from the parks. But the one thing that I love to get more than anything are Disney t-shirts. And I'm talking about park ones exclusively. And that's what I'm gonna show off today. I was just going through my closet. I don't even know how many shirts that I bought from the parks and cruise lines over the years. It's dozens and dozens of shirts. I don't even know. So I'm gonna go through my closet right now. I'm gonna pull out every single shirt that I bought at a park or on the cruise line, Castaway Cay, all that stuff counts. I have a bajillion Disney shirts, you know, incredible shirts and just various movie shirts and all that, but we're not gonna count those. Only the shirts that I bought in the parks and on the cruise line. So we're gonna go to my room now. I pull them all off the hangers and everything from the closet, and I'm gonna show you my massive collection of shirts that I've got from the parks over the years, and we'll count them together and see how many I have. So let's go to that room and get looking at these shirts. All right, we will start it off with this first shirt. Obviously, this is from Wishes when that went away to make way for Happily Ever After. It's got Jiminy Cricket on there and the castle and all that jazz. So it went away in 2017. Here we are in 2020 with Happily Ever After, which is a great show, but farewell wishes. Shirt number 2, this is one of the many Christmas shirts that I bought in the parks over the years for like the Christmas parties and all that. Mickey rocking that Santa hat, so another cool shirt. All right, so this is another cool shirt. The first one, I'm gonna have to show you the front and the back. This is a DVC shirt. Of course, DVC started in 1991, so that is the front. And if I flip it over for you, it'll show you all the various resorts and the year that it opened. Now, we own at the Beach Club, that opened in 2002. And we also own at the Polynesian, and that opened in 2015. Obviously, they need to update it down here because we've got Riviera now, and we've got some more resorts on the way, so this is another cool shirt. I got this Disneyland shirt the first time we ever went to Disneyland a few years ago. They were celebrating their diamond anniversary, 60 years of Disneyland, so I absolutely had to scoop this one up. Everybody loves a Dole Whip, the infamous snack at Disney World and Disneyland. Saw this shirt years ago, knew I had to have it. I'm kind of surprised there aren't more Dole Whip type merchandise out there, but this is a good shirt. Everybody's favorite mode of transportation in Disney World is, of course, the monorail. Board at hotels and main entrance. It's kind of like an old school monorail shirt. Really love that one. We go from the monorail to the Wedway People Mover that opened in 1975. Now, of course, people just call it the TTA. One of my favorite rides down there, so obviously had to have the shirt. Everybody loves Epcot, right? So this is like the old school Epcot logo on there. Just one of the many Epcot shirts I have. I think I've gotten some more recently, which we'll get to a little later, but love that shirt too. I mentioned earlier that Diamond Celebration 60th anniversary shirt that I got from Disneyland. Got this shirt that exact same trip a few summers ago on our first trip out there. We stayed at the Grand Californian. Now I'm totally spoiled because that is a fantastic hotel, and this is a fantastic shirt from there. Another one of my awesome Epcot shirts, and these are my favorite style. It's like that 3/4 length sleeve kind of deal. On here, it's got the Dream Finder and Figment, Veggie Fruit on there, some of the pavilions. Such a cool shirt. It's just representing everything that is old school and awesome about Epcot. Everybody's favorite Seven Dwarf, right? Everybody's been Grumpy every once in a while, so I think everybody can relate to my man Grumpy here. Just another cool little shirt. I think the only Seven Dwarf shirt that I have, as a matter of fact. So when 28 and Main had a really cool section over at the Co-op in Disney Springs, I got this shirt there. It's the Florida Project when Walt was making his way down to the greater Florida area to find out where he was going to build Disneyland. That was the code name for it, the Florida Project. So I thought this was a really cool shirt. You know, coming up soon, we're going to have the 50th anniversary of Disney World, but I got this shirt many years ago when it was their 40th anniversary of the Magic Kingdom that opened in 1971. So I'll be getting a new shirt soon. Change that 40 to a 50. Welcome to the Haunted Mansion. I love this shirt, man. One of my favorite rides, if not my favorite ride. Another 3/4 length sleeve shirt. One of a few Haunted Mansion shirts I have. Had this shirt for a while also. It's kind of like what an iPad or an iPhone would look like. All the different, I guess, little buttons or whatever you call them on your iPhone. Drawing a blank right now, but just, you know, it looks like an iPhone. It's got the Magic Kingdom on there, and Epcot, Hollywood Studios, park maps. It looks like GPS on there. It's got the monorail and obviously photos. So very reminiscent of an iPhone or an iPad. Thought it was a pretty cool shirt. The first Pirates of the Caribbean shirt that I will show you, the Redhead from the ride. Of course, you don't hear "We Wants the Redhead" anymore, but this is a pretty cool shirt. A redhead on a red shirt. You don't see a lot of Mad Hatter merchandise for whatever reason in Disney World, but this is a really cool shirt. I kind of like the sleeves on there and the colors on it. Just the Mad Hatter hanging out because he's simply mad. All right, this is one of those kind of classic generic Disney World shirts that you see. I think they kind of do a similar take on this every year, but it's got all the parks on there, the years that they open and all that, and a little Walt Disney quote right there, the famous quote from Walt. So all in all, a pretty cool shirt. Pretty generic, but awesome. This shirt you would think you could just kind of buy anywhere, but I actually bought this in Hollywood Studios. I think it was on Hollywood somewhere. I don't remember exactly which store it was, but it's just Mickey rocking some sunglasses. I don't even think they're sunglasses. I just think they're eyeglasses. Maybe Mickey can't see. I don't know. He's got bad vision. But kind of a cool shirt, so I just snatched it up. Another Haunted Mansion shirt, the Hatbox Ghost, because he's the best. I wish they would bring him over to Disney World, but that's what makes it awesome about going to Disneyland. You get to see things that are different. So, funnily enough, though, I didn't get this in Disneyland. I got it in Disney World, even though we don't have the Hatbox Ghost. Another awesome Epcot shirt because I can't get enough Epcot merchandise. It's got Spaceship Earth on there a couple of different times, and some of the pavilions you can see Japan and France. Pretty cool shirt overall. Anything Epcot, I'm in. This shirt I absolutely love. I pointed it out to my wife at one point. She got it for me for Christmas a couple of years ago, but there used to be the House of Magic shop on Magic Kingdom, or on Main Street USA in the Magic Kingdom. I think the sign is still up there now, right? But there is no Magic shop, but this is a really, really cool shirt, so I had to have it, and she was awesome enough to get it for me. Again, anything Epcot, I'm probably going to buy it, but there's a pretty cool little slogan on there about Epcot. Just as a kind of a cool color pattern through it. It looks like a little tattered in there, and I don't know, the colors are all like kind of washed out in spots. Just pretty cool shirt, and it's Epcot, so gotta have it. Obviously, I got this shirt at Disneyland, and I like this style of shirt where the collar and the cuffs are a little bit different. I don't know, they're just kind of cool, but on here it's got a ton of the marquee things from Disneyland. You got Sleeping Beauty's castle, you got It's a Small World, Space Mountain back there as well, Dumbo. It's a pretty cool Disneyland shirt. Ah, yes, another attraction that we've lost in Disney World, the Universe of Energy that was over at Epcot that is making way now for Cosmic Rewind, that Guardians of the Galaxy coaster. We were actually there on the last operating day for this ride, but we were in Hollywood Studios for the last day of the Great Movie Ride. But I did like this ride. I was a little late to the party on it. I know a lot of people hated it, but I liked it, so I had to have the shirt. Here is my first Disney Cruise Line shirt of the video for you. This is a long sleeve shirt, one of the few long sleeve ones I have. Of course, it's got the year on the front. And then if we flip it over, just Disney Cruise Line and the 2019 logo they put out on pretty much all their merchandise with all 4 ships on there, but they're gonna have to start adding some more because we've got 3 new ships on the way. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think this might be my one and only Tower of Terror shirt, but this is a good one. It's another one of those 3/4 length sleeve shirts, and this is like really nice material on here. This is actually like a really nice patch, and it just says the Hollywood Tower Hotel. So, really cool shirt. Love that ride, love the shirt. Now this one's cool too, because if you remember, right around the time of March Madness every year during the college basketball tournament, they put out all these shirts where they take, rides and they give them names, and then they do like a tournament on the website. Well, they actually sell the shirts, and this was the Tomorrowland Movers was the name of that team, and on the back, it was number 75, because that's the year the TTA started over in Magic Kingdom. So I thought that was a pretty cool shirt. So I'm a big sucker for resort-specific shirts as well, and I usually only buy them when I stay at that resort. So this is a boardwalk shirt, just with their logo on the front there, and then if you turn it around, it's got Goofy on the back. It's kind of like a little boardwalk entertainer. So I thought that was a really cool shirt. Pretty simple shirt here, not a whole lot to say about it, just Walt Disney World with the state of Florida shape on there, so pretty simple shirt, but cool. Ah yes, it's another Epcot shirt, the classic Epcot logo on there, because again, I've said it a million times so far, if it's Epcot, I want to buy it. Again, another very simple shirt, but an awesome shirt, just Mickey rocking the Walt Disney World logo on there. Another shirt that I got in Disneyland, as you can see, Sleeping Beauty Castle in the background there. For some reason, Mickey and Pluto on the beach, even though there's not a beach right next to Disneyland. But I thought it was a cool shirt, so I snatched it up. Another resort-specific shirt. This one is Mickey under an umbrella, hanging out at the Beach Club. If I had to pick one, my two favorite resorts are the Beach Club and the Polynesian, but if I absolutely positively had to pick one, the Beach Club would be my favorite resort, and I love this shirt. One of my favorite rides, whether it be in Disneyland or the Magic Kingdom, of course, is Space Mountain. Can't get enough of that ride, and can't get enough of this shirt. This is one that I wear a lot. Some people love it, some people hate it. I'm one that loves it, the Enchanted Tiki Room. I think this is the only Tiki Room shirt that I have, but again, it's one of those 3/4 length sleeve shirts, and I just love the pattern on there with all the birds on it, so had to scoop this one up. Just a super cool shirt, and I would honestly like to have more shirts of the Enchanted Tiki Room. All right, so I wasn't sure. I guess I do have another Mad Hatter shirt. Kind of forgot that I had a couple. This is another shirt that I did get in Disney World, I believe. Even though it doesn't say anything Disney Parks specific on there, I did get it. I want to say I got it in Disney Springs at one of the stores down there, but I do love the Mad Hatter. I can relate to him, so gotta have that shirt. Some more resort-specific shirts here. This is the Disney Grand Floridian Resort and Spa shirt that I have, the only one that I have from that resort. Stayed there only once, and I would love to stay there again, but really, really cool shirt. Really nice material, too. I really, really, really like this shirt a lot. I bet you can't guess where I got this shirt. That's right, Radiator Springs. The greatest land still, in my opinion. Galaxy's Edge is awesome, and I love it. But Cars Land, especially at night, probably still my favorite. So, had to have that shirt. Another cool shirt that I picked up on one of my trips out to Disneyland. It's just got all the iconic stuff about that park on there. New Orleans Square, which we don't have in Florida. Tomorrowland, Main Street, USA. You know, saying it's all been there since 1955, and it all started with a mouse. So, really cool shirt. Lots of fun stuff on there. Of course, when Disneyland was dedicated, Walt had that famous speech when he opened up the park. Here you leave today and visit the worlds of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. And they put it on a shirt. I saw it, immediately bought it. I don't think I have a ton of Animal Kingdom shirts for whatever reason. And this probably isn't a shirt you would want to wear there because it's one of those longer sleeve shirts. But this is the 20th anniversary shirt. Of course, it opened up in 1998. So I got this in 2018. Celebrating 20 years of Animal Kingdom just being awesome. All right, like I told you earlier, we are DVC members, so anytime I see a really cool DVC shirt, I'm going to snatch it up, and this one's got a bunch of the resorts on there, the Grand Floridian and the Boardwalk, Copper Creek, the Beach Club, Old Key West, Hilton Head, Animal Kingdom, all the ones on there, but again, they're going to have to put out some updated ones to add the newest ones on there. Like I showed you earlier during the March Madness tournament, they put out these really cool shirts. They gave the rides, you know, like team names or whatever. So this is the Bay Lake Monorailers, and it's got the number on the back of 71 when the monorail opens. So another cool shirt from the March Madness tournament. Super, super simple shirt, but I did love it. It's got Space Mountain in the background, just saying, hey, I'll do it Tomorrowland. Nice little play on words there. Another one of my many DCL shirts. This is just the Disney Cruise Line, the Disney Dream, which had its first sailing in 2011. Now they have this in the Fantasy, the Wonder, and the Magic as well. So I'm only going to buy things that I've actually been on that ship. You know, I think you can get like the Wonder and the Magic type merchandise online. I'm not going to buy it till I go on those, but I have done the Fantasy, so I need to get the Fantasy shirt as well. Another DVC shirt here with the DVC logo, and then if I flip it around, it's just like the other shirts. It's got all the DVC resorts on the back, so similar to what the other ones were. Maybe DVC need to come up with some more creative ideas for these shirts, because they're all kind of the same now that I'm looking at them, but still pretty cool. Now, I know I told you earlier that I love the Grand Californian Hotel out in Disneyland. That was the first one we stayed at, but we've also stayed at the Disneyland Hotel, and that is a fantastic hotel. This is a fantastic shirt. I actually got the last medium they had. I was freaking out a little bit because I couldn't find one, and I really loved this shirt, so I was lucky enough to get the last one when we were out there. I think this one was 2 summers ago when I ended up scooping it up. Another Disney Cruise Line shirt. You can see the stars on the bars with the cruise ship in the background, and just says Disney Cruise Line. So a simple shirt, but one of my favorite Disney Cruise Line shirts that I have. Soarin' to Tower. I actually got this shirt at Disneyland's version of the Soarin' ride. Of course, they're back to Soarin' over California, but this is when it was still Soarin' around the world. Just thought it was cool. It's kind of like a bomber jacket, I guess. I think that's what you call them, like a flight jacket, a bomber jacket. It's got the sunglasses on there. Looks like you're wearing a jacket, but you're just wearing a short sleeve t-shirt. I got this shirt in D-Style over in Disney Springs. I love Spaceship Earth, and of course, this is a part that everybody knows. Remember how it was, or how easy it was to learn your ABCs? Thank the Phoenicians. So we all speak Phoenician, so gotta have that one. This is a pretty cool shirt, just saying I conquered Walt Disney World. It's got a lot of the big things you would find there, Spaceship Earth, the Haunted Mansion. We don't have that anymore. The Earful Tower, I think is what they used to call it, and Space Mountain, the monorail, all that good stuff on there. So I conquered Disney World and a bunch of the icons from the parks. I love, love, love this shirt. Casey's Corner. The best place to get a hot dog or corn dog nuggets anywhere. This is another shirt that I got at 28 Main over in Disney Springs when they still had that section going. They don't anymore, and I wish they did because these shirts were so cool and so creative. I absolutely love this one. Again, like I said earlier, Beach Club, probably my favorite resort in Disney World. And I got another shirt for it. That is the Shipwreck Slide. I always forget what they call it, the one that goes right into Stormalong Bay. So that is featured on the front. This one still stings. I told you earlier we were at the last day of operation for the Great Movie Ride way back in 2017, and this is kind of a little tribute to that ride. I still miss it. I'm excited for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway that's going to be opening up in just a couple of weeks here, but boy oh boy, I still miss the Great Movie Ride. But I have the shirt. So I got this shirt at the D23 Expo in 2017. They had a whole display celebrating 50 years of Pirates of the Caribbean, and this is an exclusive shirt for the Expo. And I wear this shirt probably more than the rest of them. This is one that I wear, yeah, I would say this is one that I absolutely wear more than any of them, I would think. I love Pirates, and I love this shirt. Much like that Pirates of the Caribbean shirt that I got at the D23 Expo in 2017, I got this one there as well. Space Mountain since 1977 in Disneyland. It's a really cool shirt. I bet you can tell what this is, of course. This is the famous butler outfit from the Haunted Mansion. It's even got like the cast member name tag on there, Ghost Host from Regions Beyond. I actually got that this year to wear to the Halloween party that we went to back in October. So really cool shirt. This is another one I got at D-Style over at Disney Springs. They've gotten really good about old school attractions on there. This is Meet Me at the People Mover. This is the Disneyland version. So thought that was kind of cool, kind of a throwback. Another one of my Disney Cruise Line shirts. This is cool. This is kind of like Steamboat Willie there. Mickey steering the ship. And it all started with a cruise. That was a really cool shirt. So I've already shown you we were there for the last day of Ellen's Energy Adventure and the Great Movie Ride, and we were also there the last winter. They had the Osborne Spectacular Dancing Lights that went away back in 2015 to make way for Galaxy's Edge, which we are enjoying now, but boy oh boy, I do miss those lights. That was a fantastic show. But again, I have the shirt that will forever live on. This shirt I actually got back in October, and I did a whole vlog on this. I was in the Magic Kingdom the day of the 50th anniversary of the Haunted Mansion in Disneyland, but they also celebrated in Disney World and had all this really cool 50th anniversary celebration merchandise, so I had to scoop this up, obviously. Another one of the Disney World Christmas shirts they put out, and they're usually long sleeve, which is nice, because believe it or not, it does get a little chilly in Florida during December. We found that out the hard way this year. It was cold back at the Christmas party we did in December. This one, another Christmas shirt, long sleeve, very similar to the one that I just showed you, except a different color scheme. This is gray and black instead of red and white. This is a Hollywood Studio shirt, similar to the Disneyland one that I showed you earlier, except this time it's got all the icons from Hollywood Studios. You've got the Tower of Terror on there, the Grauman's Chinese Theater. It's got the dragon from Fantasmic, the guitar from Rock and Roller Coaster, so pretty cool shirt. Ah, yes, another shirt from Pirates of the Caribbean. You don't hear this anymore on the ride, though. The "We Once the Redhead" chant. That is gone, and they sold this shirt right before they made that big change. And boy, they sold out fast, but I managed to get one. Again, my favorite resort in all of Disney World, the Beach Club Resort, our home resort for DVC. This along with the Polynesian. And on the front, it's just got the Beach Club Resort right up there as well. Now, I know I just showed you the Beach Club, and that's probably my favorite. We own there, but we also own at the Polynesian. Since 2015, we've been members there, so another cool little Polynesian shirt. Here is another Disney Cruise Line shirt. This is probably my favorite one, actually. I just love the colors on there and just a logo. Got this on Castaway on our very first cruise a few summers ago, and they still sell this exact same shirt in the gift shop there, so it must be very popular because they still sell it to this day. I actually don't think I've ever worn this shirt for whatever reason, but it's a long sleeve shirt, which I don't wear a lot of, but I got this for like next to nothing one day when we were in downtown Disney Springs, I think. It was on super sale. This is the 35th anniversary Epcot Center shirt, so it was cheap, it was blue, so I figured why not. I really like this one. This is a very like late 70s, early 80s looking shirt to me for Space Mountain. I just love the font on there and the logo on there. Just thought it was really cool. And I like the color. Because you just can't have enough Pirates of the Caribbean shirts. This is just a really cool one. I just love it. It looks kind of like a concept piece, I think. Just kind of sketched in there, not really colored in, but just a really cool looking Pirates shirt. This shirt really bums me out. I got this on Castaway on one of our cruises. I don't remember when exactly. Thought it was a really cool shirt. I don't know if it shows up, I guess, but yeah, you can see like the leaves on there and the flowers and all that stuff. Just says Castaway. And I got this in a gift shop. And this is why you always try things on, boys and girls. This is a small. I put it on, it fits like a large or an extra large on me. So there is no way this is a small, but maybe I'll use it as like a nighttime shirt or something because I do love it. All right, another Disneyland Hotel shirt because I do love that resort. And on the back, it's got Mickey rolling up to the Disneyland Hotel, getting ready to have a nice little night on the town at the hotel. Maybe he's going to like Steakhouse 55 or something, but really cool shirt. So I showed you my 40th anniversary of the Magic Kingdom shirt earlier, and this is the 45th. And on the back, if I flip it around, it's got Pirates of the Caribbean on there, the Haunted Mansion, Space Mountain, the Tiki Room, the castle, and all that. So 45th anniversary, and again, next October, we're gonna have 50th. All right, I really like this shirt too. Now, they just started selling this when the Epcot experience opened over in the Odyssey building, over in Epcot, obviously, and it's got the old school Epcot logo there. It's got it written on the sleeve too. Just thought that was a really, really cool shirt. This is like a blue, and then they sold it in black. So obviously I had to have the black version as well because I love black. You can wear it and you don't show sweat, so that's nice. And these were actually sold in like Mickey's of Glendale, I think, at the D23 Expo this past August, and they were only supposed to be there, and now they put them out and about for anybody to buy. So thank you, Disney, for doing that because I love this shirt. This is just a super duper simple Disney Cruise Line shirt with the classic Disney Cruise Line logo on there, and I think on the front, it's got that logo up there as well, but for whatever reason, every time you go to look online, it's always sold out. So my wife actually got this for me on our last cruise and gave it to me for Christmas. I love this shirt. I actually scooped this up at the Riviera when we were there in December before we went on our Very Merry Time cruise. Just a really nice DVC Home for the Holidays Christmas shirt. Thought that was really cool. Love the colors and the style of the shirt, so I snatched it up. And in that same gift shop, I also got this really cool Riviera shirt. This is a very nice shirt, nice quality. This is actually embroidered on there. It's got the Disney Riviera Resort. And then the cuffs on the sleeves are really cool. They look like they're rolled up and it's stitched a little different with those colors and that pattern on there. It's a really nice shirt. Another one of my many Disney Cruise Line shirts. This has just got like Captain Mickey on there over and over and over, but a nice, simple, yet awesome DCL shirt. Another Disney Cruise Line shirt. This is a Castaway Key Surf Company shirt, established in 1998. Live to surf, and then on the back, it's got a bunch of surfboards with the characters on there. You've got Mickey, Goofy, Donald, and Pluto. This is another one of my favorite shirts. I scooped this up at the Polynesian in October, I believe. Pretty simple shirt. It's got a nice pocket on there with Mickey on there. Looks very tropical, very Hawaiian. different patterns on there. And it tricked me because at first, I thought it would be a reversible shirt because it's got the same kind of pattern on the inside. I thought, oh, maybe this is reversible. It's not, but it's still really cool. Obviously, we got this shirt on the very maritime cruise when we stopped at Castaway Cay. Warm wishes from Pluto. It's got like what looks like a DCL ornament on there. Little seahorse ornament. Little snowman in the background. Very cool shirt. Got this shirt on the Disney Cruise Line on that same cruise, the very maritime cruise. Anything that was like maritime cruise specific, I think I bought on that trip because I don't know if we'll ever get to do that again in December, so had to have it. Sticking with the maritime cruise stuff, like I said, if I saw something with maritime cruise, I had to have it. So Captain Mickey with his little Christmas scarf on and the maritime cruise logo at the bottom. Very cool. Another Castaway shirt. This one my wife got for me. I haven't even worn it yet. It's still got like the size tag on there, but she got this for me in the gift shop. I pointed it out, said I really loved it. So she was awesome enough to snatch it up, wrap it up, and give it to me on Christmas morning. This is another one of those 28 and Main shirts that I loved that they sold over in Disney Springs. Just the Magic Kingdom, the old school font on there, and Goofy flying around in a spaceship. Now, if you watched our cruise videos from our maritime cruise, you saw us wear these sweaters the night we were picked to be family of the night and light the Christmas tree and all that. This is one of those light-up sweaters. They were selling them in Epcot. I actually ended up ordering it online. We did see them in Epcot, but we were kind of tight for space on that trip packing-wise, so they did sell this in the parks, and I knew I had to have it for the cruise specifically, and it lit up, which is fun. Oh, look, another Disney Cruise Line shirt. Why not? This one is really cool, though. This looks like an old, vintage, like, cruise liner kind of shirt with the font and everything on there. It says boarding pass, full steam ahead, and names all 4 ships. But again, they're going to have to make way for a few more they're going to have to add. I have so many Christmas shirts that I bought in the parks over the years, but this is the one from this year. This is Mickey's Main Street Tree Farm. That was their whole theme. A cut above the rest. But I really dug the theme this year. I thought they did a really good job with it. So I imagine I'll wear this shirt a lot for Christmas holiday seasons to come. I love this shirt because I was lucky enough to be in Disneyland for the grand opening of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge back in May, obviously, May 31st of 2019. To be there opening day was absolutely awesome. So gotta snatch that shirt up, obviously. Again, like I just said, I was there for the grand opening of Galaxy's Edge. The other shirt was one that I thought was really cool. This was another awesome one. Couldn't decide between the two, so I figured, why not buy both? Because YOLO. Yes, another Disney Cruise Line shirt, because you can't have enough of them. This is a really nice, simple shirt, nice blue with the ropes around it. Thought it was pretty neat, very nautical, and has this similar logo on the front. The Haunted Mansion, another Haunted Mansion shirt for me. Really dug this one. Found this one on clearance. It was like on sale during the 50th anniversary for the Haunted Mansion. So it's like $9.99. How are you going to not buy that shirt for $9.99 in the parks? So last summer they started all these Villains After Hours parties, and we went to one of the first ones and got some cool merchandise from it. This is one of the shirts that I got. I'm pretty sure I have another one. I'll go through the pile and show you next, but look at all those villains just being bad. Sure enough, I did have another Villains After Party shirt. This one's got Hades on there. And that just says the After Hours Party in the Magic Kingdom 2019. Now, I really, really like this shirt. Over at the American Pavilion, right outside the American Adventure, that little gift shop they have, they sell shirts with states on there and Disney characters. And this is ours for Virginia. We live in Virginia. And our slogan is, Virginia is for lovers. So Pluto in love with the hearts and all that. So pretty cool. I am a sucker for any shirt that's got Walt quotes on there. It's kind of fun to do the impossible. A quote from the man himself, Walt Disney. It's got this cool little Mickey at the bottom as well. An inspirational shirt. One of my favorite rides in Disneyland, one I have to do every time, of course, is Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Says it on the shirt, original opening day attraction in 1955. And of course, we had it in Disney World until they shut it down for that Winnie the Pooh ride. Shameful. Another shirt of an attraction gone by. This is the Illuminations Reflections of Earth farewell shirt they put out last summer. Now it is gone forever. We have that horrendous Epcot Forever. I apologize if you like it. I think it is hot garbage, but we'll have Harmonious coming out very soon. But to be honest, I wish we still had Reflections of Earth. That's just me. Another simple, generic-ish Disney World shirt, just Walt Disney World, established in 1971. But I like the color pattern on there with the sleeves being a different color. Thought it was a pretty nifty little shirt. So last February, my wife and I went on a cruise without the kiddos, and we actually did the Castaway Cay 5K, and at the gift shop right outside of it, they sell all the Castaway Cay 5K challenge stuff. So we scooped this up, and it's that material of like a running shirt. Like, I don't know what you call that material. I don't even know how to describe it. But anyway, long story short, it's a cool shirt. A Team Mickey shirt that I got in Disney Springs. I forget which store exactly, but I like the color on it. I don't have a lot of shirts that are brighter in color, and it's just got Mickey with those shades and paradise glaring off of those sunglasses. This is a brand new shirt in my collection, a very nice polo shirt with the Mickey embroidered on there, and I guess it's like a navy and a teal aqua, I don't know, whatever color you call that, but a very cool polo shirt. My mother-in-law got it for me. She asked me what I wanted for Christmas. I said I could really use this shirt that I could wear to some of the dining rooms on the Disney cruise that we're going to go on in April. So another very nice shirt. I saw this in Disney Springs and made a mental note because I knew I wanted it for Christmas. This is a very cool Disney Cruise Line polo shirt. I actually bought this aboard. I think I got this one on the Dream. I don't think it was the Fantasy, but got a bunch of cool DCL logos on there and the anchor. So just a nice little shirt if you want to go dress casual. Another shirt that I got aboard the Disney Dream. This is another Disney Cruise Line button-up shirt with the collar and all that. So you can go, you know, not semi-formal, but I guess dress casual is what they call it on the cruise line. But on here, it's got all the nautical flags. I have no idea what any of these flags mean, but you will find some Mickeys inside of those as well. So I just thought it was a really cool shirt that I did wear to one of our dinners we had on there. And here's another really cool one. I saw these at the Contemporary one day, and I knew I was going to surprise the family on Christmas of this past year, so just, a couple of months ago now. And I was going to surprise them with the news. We're going to go on a 9-night Eastern Caribbean cruise, and I wanted to get everybody shirts that we could be all matchy-matchy for dinner one night. So this is a very tropical-looking shirt with all the characters on there and the palm tree leaves and all that. So we're going to wear these on our big cruise coming up this summer. Here is another Disney Cruise Line shirt. We actually ordered this off of the website, so you can get it specialized with your name on there, personalized, I guess. And our family cruise for 2020, I think we will wear this one on our spring break cruise. And another one, like I just showed you, this is another one we ordered online to have personalized for our cruise we took last summer when it was our double dip at Castaway Cay. This is the shirt that I was actually wearing, so I had to take it off and put it on a hanger so I could show you guys. But this is the Matterhorn shirt that I got while I was out in Disneyland as well. The Matterhorn is always a must-ride for me. Absolutely, positively love it. So there you go. Alrighty, everybody, so there you go. That is my massive shirt collection that I've got. Shirts from the parks and the Disney Cruise Line over the years since I've been going back. And 2008 was my first trip, so 111-ish shirts, I think, if I counted correctly. I know I was numbering them as I went along, so hopefully I got that number right, but that is a lot of shirts, man. 100 plus shirts is a lot. I don't even want to do the calculations on how much money that was, but I know I'm not done, because every time I go down, that's like the souvenir that I always look for, is a very cool shirt from the park. So I'm not done, not by a long shot, but thanks for tuning in. I know this was a different kind of vlog, but I thought it would be fun to kind of go through my massive shirt selection, so hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next time. Thanks again for watching. Nick Does Disney, everybody.